watching 2 Bricks in the Ashes, Australia!
Two pricks at the Ashes, 2 pricks on Adelaide Oval. I've been to one World Fair, a picnic and a rodeo, and Alistair Cook's average of 438 in this series is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We do have breaking news for you today. We can break this exclusive. Biggest thing in world cricket. Xander de Bruyne has been signed by Surrey. So write that down. Remember where you were on the day. Sam, how are you?
I'm good. We were in Adelaide when we heard that news, watching England make 317 for 2. It almost made us change our name to 13 pricks at the Ashes.
We tried.
But we don't want to beat on ourselves that badly.
Yeah.
It's just too hot. Only wild dogs and Englishmen to be out here in this sort of sun.
Jared, I was actually pretty embarrassed watching today.
Australia, not me, yeah? I was okay?
Yeah, well, yeah. Apart from during lunch, that was pretty embarrassing. Jared had 8 oysters at lunch. That was quite a lot of oyster tasting there. Nice day. But yeah, I mean, it's today's strange emotion. You wait your entire life for England to duff up Australia. They do it in their most beautiful ground, 317 for 2, and it's just strangely unsatisfying.
I have to run a red flag on you for calling Adelaide Oval beautiful. I think that's a cliche, but okay. You know, I can understand how it'd be weird for you. It was slightly weird for me, to be honest. It was sort of like watching what was it like watching? I can't even think, maybe Bangladesh versus England or something. It was just such a crushing, soul-sucking I want to say defeat. They haven't even lost the test shot, Sam. I feel like they've lost because it just felt so yuck. It felt fucking hot out here.
The day started so well for Australia. That extraordinary lead from Andrew Strauss, Doug Bollinger, face plastered with sunscreen, looked just like the Ultimate Warrior.
Looked like Godzilla actually, but that's okay. I can understand that.
But then from then on, the moment the ball got soft, Bollinger bowled like the Ultimate Warrior. It was pathetic. I don't know. There was one bit. Trott hadn't scored for 22 balls before lunch. Bring it up on the TV screens, 22 balls with that thing, and then Bollinger puts a half volley on leg stump, and that just summed the whole thing up for me. Every time Australia looked like they were going to put a little bit of a squeeze on England, they couldn't control their line or their length.
As much as I didn't like their line and length, they bowled way too much into their Trott and Cook's scoring zones, but yeah. That wasn't my problem. Australia would be in an okay position, not a brilliant position, but an okay position if they could field. If they could just take catches. Doherty missed that run out as well, but if you're in Adelaide and you've got a pitch like this and a bowling attack like this and you drop 2 catches and miss a clear run out, you probably deserve to end up the day with 2 wickets.
Trott missed run out on 6, dropped on 10, no huss, no fuss in the gully. That could have been, a similar situation to England to Australia the previous day. Then Haddin drops Trott on 76. That's not particularly costly because they get him a few runs later. But it's the tone that it sets as much as anything else.
It was all about the tone.
All about the tone.
We've just got to make sure we're in with the fight. Test cricket's not meant to be easy, and we're in for real fight on our hands here at the moment. So it's just tough Test cricket. Test cricket's not meant to be easy, and we're going to make sure we come out over the next 3 days and fight. Present ourselves in a way that we're really up for this contest and ready to fight hard. We've got a real fight on our hands here at the moment, and come out fighting. And we're going to make sure we present ourselves. You just got to make sure you're in the contest and you keep presenting yourself the right way. If you keep presenting yourself and you keep fighting hard, this game does turn. But this game does turn. This game does turn. Because this game does turn. Fighting hard, this game does turn.
Sam, I've noticed that Adelaide can be a little bit posh. Have you?
You guys planning on watching any of the cricket at all?
Oh, we did yesterday. Today's the day out the back, have a few prawns and some drinks and some pims.
I'm here to see people rather than see us losing cricket.
Are you guys here for the cricket today, or are you just here for the drinking? Did you do this?
England's going to win anyway, so.
If you look very carefully, you can just see the screen through there. Come on,
nice one.
Nathan, you can play anymore.
England's day, Alistair Cook's day, maybe the day when the Ashes were decided. Australia had their chances early on, but fluffed their lines, I'm afraid. England finished 72 runs ahead. Alistair Cook, who made 235 not out in Brisbane, finished on 136 not out. Kevin Pietersen 85, and Australia well off the pace by the end on another searing hot day.
Melody of the day time. My Melody today is simple. He was fielding at gully. The ball went through his legs. He's a knob. His name is Michael Hussey, and he cost Australia the Ashes and any integrity that we built up over 20 years.
My Mullally is equally harsh, and is Andrew Strauss, just because leaving one alone. Third baller of the series. 110 in between. So can't complain too much at 370 for 2, but that was a good moment.
We weren't here yesterday because it was too hot then, but it's still just as hot now. It's dying out here.
And we leave you with a note from Ian Poulter, who says, and I quote,
You do.
England are showing some class in the Ashes. Go on, lads. Press on. They won't like it up 'em. Haha. Thanks, Pulse.
I don't know. I know a few Aussies who like it up them. We'll see you tomorrow.
England in Australia, history of failure. Two bricks in the ashes, two bricks at the ashes.
Yeah, you've got 20 seconds, right?
Yeah, it was my idea, wasn't it?
Yep.